Welcome back to this Currie Cup action, folks. Last game of the season, regular season for the Griffons, who are winless, taking on the Lions. Not much chance for the Griffons here, but we'll see if they surprise us today. I doubt it with a very heavily URC-laden Lions team. For the Lions at fullback, it's Tapia Mafura. On the right wing, Bolwin Hansen. In the centers, Kelly Mpeku and Reinhard Jonke. On the left wing, it's Rob Mahwane, who's had a good season. Cade Volhooter gets a nod at fly half. Nico Sten is your scrum half. Jared Cairns and Siba Koma. Renzo Duplessis, who's been the find of the season. He's been a diamond in the rough out there. Renzo's had a brilliant campaign. Darian Landsberg and then Ruben Skuman make up the locks. And the front row, Conrad von Furen, Jakob Fisachi is the captain, Heiko Pullman. And then off the bench, Mornay Brandon, Juan Skuman, RF Skuman, Reynard Rutz, Ruben Strauoli, JC Pretorius, Sanile Nohamba, and Xander Duplessis. That's your Lions lineup here. I know Marilyn's here. She's excited. It's a Lions lineup from Northcliffe, Joburg area. Griffons, Kyle Seister, who's had an up-and-down season at fullback, Kumani Kota on the right wing. Chris Hollis, Jeandre De Beer in the center. Gershwin Ver, who's had an exciting season on that left wing. Duan Pretorius is the fly half. Devald Uman, who's been locked into that scrum half position for quite some time now. Kalapinar, Thomas Ongara from Kenya. Tato Mavundla. And then the locks are the locks are Rion Olafia and Matthew Gray. And then I'm confused about who is in the front row because in the front row, there it is, Willem van der Heever. Okay, it wasn't listed. So you got Zolani Jacobs and Mongo Ngundo and Willem van der Heever. Off the bench, Chadley Wen, Gumeda, Nuxmalo, Paris, Thomas, Bunduki, Arense, Belander, Kruger, Petey, and Nell. Mornay Ferreira is the official. And I'm Chris Wyatt. Welcome back to the program, folks. Let's get the scoreboard up. And let's get myself on the camera for this second match of the day. Thanks for being here. Let's go ahead and get to the game. Any moment now as the Lions come out of the pitch. I've got to do a little housekeeping right here. I just published a video over on my other channel. I need to quickly put that stuff up. Give me a second here. I got to post this video as they come out on the pitch. It's ANC's third desperate attempt to overthrow Mayor Cilliers Brink in Pretoria. What's going on? It just got very quiet. They just stopped my broadcast. What the hell happened there? What the hell happened there? It just dropped off. I just lost the broadcast. They just quit. Is there like the nuclear explosion happened in South Africa? What's going on? It just stopped just like that. I was watching it and it just got quiet, froze, and then they just put up things that says we're experiencing difficulty. What the hell is going on there? What is going on? Wow. This is not a common occurrence. Did somebody step on a cable at Emirates Park? My goodness. What's this? Hang on a second. What did somebody post here? Who is this? Oh, Joe Amelia. Huh. Well, I got nothing, folks. Game is supposed to be starting right now, and all I've got is a... Let me just reload this thing and see what's going on. My goodness. By the way, USA is playing Japan in the Pacific Nations Cup. Let me see. No, there's nothing there. I'm not missing anything. Wow. What is going on here? My apologies, folks. I'm not pulling the wool out from under your eyes here, but my feed has just gone dry. Is anyone else having any problems anywhere? Anyway, wow, that's just crazy. Huh. I don't know what's going on here. Well, I can only apologize for the moment, and hopefully I can get this sorted out here, but I have zero control over the broadcaster. Oh, boy. Wow. This is frustrating. They better not pull this crap with the Springboks tomorrow, or I'll go really ballistic on them. Wow, folks. That's frustrating. Got it all set up, ready to go, planned on this broadcast, and then this happens. You know, they pull this crap sometimes, and I just hang around a little bit, and then it comes live. So be patient. I appreciate and apologize for the headaches. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just counting if I got all these things posted in all the right places here. So, Nick's 9, not a yet, the Bezuidenhout there. But I've got a blank feed, so... Good start at Super Bruce says Tunes should have 2 from 2 after this game. Well, my pick didn't get in. I must have missed it, so I didn't pick the other game. I was considering picking the Griffons after their win last week, and it would have been the right pick. Man, I was going to go by 7. I would have been spot on. Easy to say after the fact, but it doesn't matter. My Currie Cup is not my best picks. I just go with my heart a lot of times, not my head. Anyway, wow. I got nothing, folks. I got nothing here. I don't know what's going on with this feed. This is frustrating. It was there, and we were ready to go, and then suddenly it was gone. All right, so, man, oh, man. Oh, my goodness. If this game is not coming back. So, not looking good here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let me reload it and make sure I'm not behind here. I'm not. No, I was actually watching the game, and it just disappeared. Don't know if they're on top of it. You know, and they don't respond. There's no phone number to call. They don't respond. You just have to wait. Chris Marie says it'll start soon. Yeah, that's been the pattern in the past, and you guys are patient. I do appreciate that, but it really does have an impact on the game. It sucks. So let me see who's in the chat here. Now I don't hear anything. What's going on? Let me go back to that. It's because, okay. Yeah, okay, I've got it playing in the background. It was on silent. Yeah, so who's in the chat? Hendo's here. Renewed Mind was buffering. I don't know why you're buffering. Must be the data flow from South Africa. Hello from Vietnam, says BG. I'm a very big Shark supporter, but I think the Currie Cup final will be the Lions and Bulls. Yeah, I think that's a real possibility, Big G. I've been covering all the games this season, just a lot of games. The other day I looked, and it turned out that I had done, now I'm getting buffering from the feed. It's back again, but not the game, just the feed. Yeah, I have done over 300 game calls in the past year plus. It's crazy. I didn't realize it was that much. Yep. And I've had all the Currie Cup games this season. My season has not been interrupted by travel, so I've been able to cover them. What's going on with the Cheetahs in the Western Province? Well, I don't know what's going on with the Cheetahs, Chris Marie, but I know with the Western Province they have focused on developing young talent, and it came at a cost with disjointed play and a terrible season. They finished with just 3 wins out of 10 games on the log, so they finish in 6th place. Only the Griffons will finish below them, or 7th place, excuse me. Yep. And so Chris Marie's here, LFG Royalty, Marilyn F. Becker, Tunes had a good start, and Twan, no problem, score 0-0. Thank you. Yeah, let me see if I can pull that up on News 24. They've been really lame on following these sports. Sport, Rugby, Currie Cup, they used to cover it live, but they don't do that anymore. Live Currie Cup, and they'd update it, but 0-0. Yep, doesn't tell me how far into the game. So, wow, I'm still getting nowhere here. Very frustrating. Let me see if Byron responded to me. He did not. Let me see something here real quick. Okay, phone is at full charge. See if I got bad news over here or not. Yeah, that's not bad news. That's actually good news. What the hell is this? Went silent again, but it didn't start. Hang on a second. All right, folks, I was just sending a voice note to somebody there very quickly, and I'm still getting nothing here, but let me go back. 0-0 is the score. Wheelchair rugby, that's over. Japan won that. Flash score, that's what I'm looking for. That's the guys who put scores up. I can follow the game here. Live. Where the hell is all this French stuff? I don't want that. France. I'm looking for South. There we go. So the Lions have scored. It's 7-0 now. 8 minutes in. Look at that. So I missed a try. Conversion is good. And the Lions are out in front. 7-0. Yep, there you go. You guys just gave it to me. All right, wow. Score 7-0 Lions out in front. It doesn't tell me who got the try. It's pretty lame. But I did find a service. So 7-0 Lions out in front. Yeah, Maryland's go Lions. Yeah, wow, it'd be great to see it. I feel like a South African SAB or non-DSTV subscriber at the moment. I've got nothing here. Wow. So let me get, that's a pop-out window. Let me find where that's at. There it is. Okay, 7-0. Doesn't tell me anything else. 8 minutes into the contest now. Griffons already behind. Wow. This is frustrating. They're already 15 minutes behind on this thing. You know, I really scrambled to get this all done and get my video posted on my other channel, log back and forth between channels, only for this crap to happen. So very frustrating, folks. Albert, let's talk about the Bucs while we wait for the feed to come through, and hopefully it will. First, let's talk about New Zealand, and I'll talk about last week's performance a little bit here and also about their lineup. Will Jordan at fullback, not impressed with his performance last week. Sevu Reece wearing the 14 jersey on the right wing. Rieko Ioane, a fantastic player, just disappeared last week. Jordy Barrett was lights out amazing last week. His kicks were great. That steal that he made to score that try, he played really well, made some great tackles. Mark Talia on the left wing, didn't even know he was there. Damon McKenzie, his performance was okay. Cortez Raptima was not the scrum half. He's in this week. Artie Sevilla, not one of his best games. Sam Cane, at some point you're just going to have to say that Sam Cane is a dirty player. I mean, he breaks Siakalisi's nose. He's always tackling high against the Springboks. At some point you have to say something. He cost his team the World Cup, arguably, with that red card. And Wallace Satiti is out there. Didn't even see him. Tupou Vai, a little bit busy last week. Scott Barrett, not much performance. Tyrell Lomax, Cody Taylor, and Tamatea Williams. That front row was dominated by the Springboks, so not impressed by there. Off the bench, Asafoa Amua, Ofiatu Tungu Fasi, Fletcher Newell, Sam Derry, Luke Jacobson. Not impressed by any of them. TJ Paranara on the bench to start this game. Had a very good game last time. Anton Leonard Brown, didn't even know he was in town. And Bowden Barrett just disappeared last week. Starts on the bench. So that's the All Blacks for tomorrow's game. For the Springboks, I'm pretty happy with this lineup. I don't know what you guys have got to say. What do you think? So, Billy LaRue at fullback. Last week we had Fossey there, and Fossey's not our number one guy there. Didn't get it done. Kane and Moody on the right wing. Very flexible player. Jesse Creel and Damien Dale-Endy, the dynamic duo at inside and outside center. Those guys are fantastic together. Cheslin Colby on the left wing. What can you say, except the man is just a dynamo. He's unstoppable. And then you've got Andre Pollard at fullback. He comes back in his position that was being occupied the past few games by Sasha Feinberg-Ngumzulu. Grant Williams gets a nod at scrum half over Kobus Reinach, who's not even in the lineup. We've got Hendricks in there. We'll talk about him, but Grant Williams is the right choice. Jasper Visa back in the number 8 jersey. Peter Steph Dutoy, 7. Sia Khaleesi with a broken nose playing at number 6. The locks are Ronort Kia, making a great argument to keep that jersey, but that's a stiff competition when those players come back in that position. Eben Etzebeth back at number 4. Franz Malherbe, Bongamanami, and Oxenche. That seems to be the front row for this season. Off the bench, Malcolm Marks, Gerhard Steenkamp, Vincent Koch. Great bomb squad there. Quagga Smith, Elric Lowe, Jaden Hendrickson. Not my backup choice or starting choice for scrum half. Sasha Feinberg-Ngumzulu coming off the bench in a 22 jersey. Lots of flexibility there. He can play on the wing. He can play fullback. He can play fly half. And Lucanio Am wearing the 23 jersey. So Lucanio Am off the bench, that's interesting. Not accustomed to seeing that. But for Currie Cup, let's switch our attention back to that. The Lions, who are now leading, let's see if they've scored again here. Now, 12 minutes in, still 7-0. What's this? Guru. We have live broadcast streaming Lions versus Griffons. Thanks, Guru. What is that? Andre Petraeus had to say about the changes made to the teams and new tactics we might see, says Albert Funlingen. We have live broadcast streaming Lions versus Griffons. I don't know what does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. but there's nothing on my end. It's still not, the feed is just gone. It's just there. Nope, I got nothing. Nothing. Anyway, 86 people here. Thank you for your patience. 13 minutes in. That first try was scored apparently by Darian Landsberg. Yep. And Cade Volhuter made the conversion. Cade Volhuter, from Western Province Stormers, he's gone. Another interesting decision. Lots of movement around these teams in Currie Cup. So that try is by Landsberg for the Lions. Darian Landsberg's a heck of a player himself. I don't know if he gets his due, but he plays pretty well. The only thing Jaden is reasonably good at is kicking game, but he's nobody's favorite. No, Albert, he's just, he's not good at, I don't even know if he's good at that. Not impressive. His brother Jordan can be very impressive. I really like his brother Jordan, yep. Does anyone know the Bulls team? No, it was not announced yet there, Tins. Let me just double check and see if it's been updated. I was looking for that. Where the hell's that? I'm on the wrong page. Give me a second here. I'll find it. And come on. Currie Cup. There we go. It was not announced. There we go. I've got what I'm looking for now. And I don't know why. Let's see. Nope. Oh, the Bulls team has been announced. Got it. All right, Devin Williams at fullback, Henry Immelman on the right wing, David Creel and Harold Forster in the center, Sibongile Novuka on the left wing, Jaco van der Walt, it's the fly half. Oh, I finally got the game. All right, I'm live now, folks. We got the game. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for sticking around. Finally, whoops, it just froze again. So I got all excited for nothing. There we go. Oh, there's a high tackle. 7-0, 13:58 in the game. Wow, thank you all for your patience. We'll get back to the Bulls lineup a little bit later on. Just remind me. Jaco Fasaki to throw it in. Darian Landsberg comes down with it. And the Lions have the ball at the 22, driving against the Griffons now in a rolling maul. It wasn't Landsberg. No, it was Sibakoma who had that line out. So the Lions wearing white jerseys. Well, look, they look hideous. And the Griffons wearing their purple jerseys. Looks hideous. Ugly uniforms out there. Nico Stain getting people in position. Jared Cairns with a carry now. Nico Stain. Oh, it's knocked on by the Lions. Kelly Mpeku couldn't hold on to it. So the Griffons get the ball. Devold Uman. Here we come wide with the Griffons. Gershwin there's on the loose. Over the 22. Here come the Griffons. Oh, he threw it up. Devold Uman couldn't get to it. He lost it forward. Terribly high pass. Gershwin there had Devold Uman all by himself. And Duan Pretorius. No, it's Duan Pretorius. That's not him. Wow. My goodness. Oh, that ball was too high. I mean, look, Devold Uman's like 2 feet tall. You don't throw it 8 feet up in the air. Morny Ferreira is the official. He's smiling. So is Devold Uman. But Gershwin there faked out 3 players, gets the line break, and finally just launches it too high. And there was nobody there. Devold Uman had 1 defender to beat. All he had to do was beat Rob McQuaney, who was out of position. It would have been a try. Griffons, unfortunately, screw the pooch. Bind. Set. Whistle blows. Heads go straight down in the scrum. 16:02. Griffons, their final game of the season. Last year they stole a win against the Bulls. This year they haven't pulled anything off. Came very close at home, losing 49-47 once this season. All right. Screw the pooch. I don't want to know what that means. PTSD needs a break. He's played almost every game. It only takes 1 wrong step. Yeah, no. You're right, Cameron. But he's just a beast. He's already had 1 wrong step. He had that leg. You know, he's got that muscle in his leg, courtesy of his dad. You talk about sharing your DNA. It's not just the sperm swimming up the canal. He also got his tissue, and he's got stronger than he ever was. It's been 10 minutes, 23 seconds since the last score in the contest. Bind. Set. Collapse. No call, and Nico Sten goes wide with it to Renzo Duplessis, who kicks it down the pitch a little too far. Kelly Mpeku chases, but great job by the Griffons to secure that ball. It was Kyle Seister that got that. Devon Uman kicks it, and I think it hit Rob McQuaney's boot. So what's the call here? It was touch. That's what I thought. I heard it hit a boot. So it should be the Griffins' ball. So it will be a Griffins line out. Boy, cavernous Emirates Park. Nobody here. My goodness. It's nice to see a crowd up there in Kimberley. So here comes the line out. This will be Willem van der Heef is in there now. And line out successful. They're into a maul, but it's going nowhere. Bucks kick to Rob McQuaney over midfield. He's tackled there. Nico Sten does some dancing, gets back to midfield for the Lions. Ruck is formed. Nico Sten has placed the ball. And Jaco Fisachi. Oh, no, they're going to pick and go. Who is it? Can't see who carried that ball. Now Nico Sten's available at the scrum half roll. He comes over, pulls it out of the back of that ruck. Kicks it over the top. The chase is on. Rob McQuaney, I think that was knocked on, though, but it looks like the Lions are going to score. Jerry Cairns, but I think that might have been knocked on. We're going to go back and look at that. Rob McQuaney knocked that ball up in the air. Yeah, we got to see if that was good. If it was, then they've got a Currie Cup try here by Jerry Cairns. To me, that looked like it was knocked on in real time, but let's see what the official says. Here we go. Nah, that's good. That's good. It's not compelling evidence to overturn it, even though I thought it wasn't a try. So Cairns will get it. Yeah, Jerry Cairns. I spelled his name wrong there, didn't I? C-A-I-R, yeah. There we go, Jerry Cairns. 19 minutes into the contest now, and Cade Volhooter for the conversion from the tough angle there. Looks pretty good. Hits the post. Ooh, didn't go through. So 12. 12-0 Lions. $12-0. I really doubt that Billy will become the coach. There's this discussion that that's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. I'm talking about Billy LaRue. Okay, so it's 12-0 now, 19 minutes into it. And the Griffins will restart this. Is it Kota, I think, will restart that. Ball is going to be kicked short. And it's caught in the air by Darian Landsberg. And he's tackled there. Ball's available. Call to use it. Nico Sten, box skip off the left boot. Goes out past midfield. Knocked on by the Griffins. It will be a scrum to the Lions. Beautiful looking pitch here, folks. Nice and green. Must be watering it. 20 minutes now gone in the contest. Thank you all for your patience and sticking around. I really do appreciate you being here with me. $20 minutes, 34 seconds. Yes, Kyle Seister is the one that knocked that on. A lot of pressure there from the Lions. Made him take his eye off of it. So scrum to the Lions. About 43 meters out from the Griffins try line. I can close that scoreboard ahead there. Crouch. Bind. Next big stop, I'll tell you the rest of the Bulls lineup. We'll go through it. Set. 21 minutes in. 12-0, and it collapses. A penalty against the Lions. Front row went down like a cheap suit. A sack of potatoes just falling on the ground now. Illegal scrum. So big scrum victory there for the Griffons. They got smiles on their faces. But they're trailing by 2 tries, so can't have too many smiles. That ball gets kicked out. It'll be a line out to the Griffons, 26 meters from the Lions try line. Well done. So Providence finishes their season 3 wins and 7 losses. Oof, that's not pretty. 3 wins, 7 losses. They scored fewer points than they gave up. 311 scored, 314 surrendered. 41 tries. They gave up 39. They finished with 20 points in the long. I guess they got a point out of that game. They had the bonus point. I didn't see that. Line out by the Griffons is good. Goes deep. They come away with it. Here they come. Fundehiva over to the center. Devon Uman offloads that ball. Why is he wearing the number? Gershwin Ver on the outside, but the Lions have adjusted. Griffons shifting their offense around. Matthew Gray with a carry. He gets tackled by the Lions. Ball's available. Devon Uman to Dawn Pretorius. Oh, nice pass. Here they go. Oh, well, it's good job by Fundehiva. Oh, but they stripped him. And Nico Sten's going to kick it down the pitch after the ball's ripped. The chase is on. Who's going to get there? Should be the Griffons, and they do. Oh, Kyle Seister made a big mistake there. Well, there's obstruction there. Wow. Griffins got away with some obstruction there. Can't stand there and block a player from tackling. So Kyle Seister tried to run with the ball, made a mistake, and kicks it up the pitch. It's going to be now. Oh, Heaver. Willem Fundehiva is limping. He's limping. The hooker is limping for the Griffons. 23 minutes in. What happened to him on that play? Don't see what happened. So, we got a little stoppage in play here. We got 2 Griffins down on the pitch. 1 down to the 22, 1 up to 10. 3 Griffins down now. Fundehiva takes a knee as well. My goodness. Lots of players down. I don't know what's going on here. Assistant backline coach. What's your view of the URC South Africa derbies being moved to next year? Well, Cameron, I don't know. I didn't look at the impact on the whole schedule. So the same thing happened last year. We moved games around the first year. You know, look, I'm not a fan of it. They should leave the way things are, but it should have been thought out better. So I don't know. You can always play the Currie Cup semis and finals on Friday night, so as not to interfere, or play it on Sunday, So I'm not so sure that I'm happy they moved it. It means that we're going to have the excitement for the season starting will come later. So anyway, school kids up in the stands wearing Lions jerseys, green and white Lions jerseys. That's kind of weird. Kids dancing, jumping around. My goodness. So we still got a break in the action here, folks. Long break in the action as they treat Griffins players. Tomorrow's the big one. We got a couple big ones tomorrow. We got the Pumas and Cheetahs off early on, and then we've got the Springboks and All Blacks. And I haven't looked to see when the Australia game is going to be. I might cover that. It's going to be a Lions line out. And Yaku Fasaji throws it into Landsberg. They have it. They come away with it. Renzo Duplessis sends it over the middle to Jared Cairns. Cairns is tackled. Nico Sten goes wide. Ball goes out on the wing. It's Tafia Mafura. He kicks it forward. Chases on. Who's going to get there? And that's picked up deep by the Griffins. And nice kick back to midfield. So here come the Lions again from midfield. Renzo Duplessis with the ball. He drops it back inside into the hands of Bolwin Hansen. First time we call his number. Hansen down to about the 42-meter line. Nico Sten on that far side of the pitch. Tosses the ball. There's a tackle. Lions have penetrated the 10-meter line now. Nico Sten, Darian Landsberg. Lots of quick ball here. Nico Sten picks it up and he's off to the races. Throws it behind the back. It's sublime. And the Lions, Renzo Duplessis. Unbelievable. That was sublime. Wow. Renzo Duplessis' 10th try of the season. What an incredible try. Nico Sten just picks the ball up. Everybody stands around. He takes off, and then he does a behind-the-back, sublime pass. My goodness, Renzo Duplessis. When will the Springbok call-up be for Renzo? He just picks it up. Nico Sten. There's a replay coming now. Landsberg is tackled. Sten comes over. He just picks it up and goes. Nobody even saw it. People are... Oh, okay, wait. Going to come back. Oh, there was a knock on. Yeah, it's going to come back. Reinhard Jonker knocked it on in the breakdown. No try. We're going to go to TMO. There's no try. Ah, shame. Renzo Duplessis loses a try. Yeah, I think there was a knock on in the ruck. Wow, that's going to come back, folks. What a shame. That was beautiful. Let's see what happens here. The rumor came from inside the ball camp that Willie would come. Yeah, no, I heard that rumor too. Yeah, no, nothing about Robbie Petzer. That's really frustrating about rugby union. There should be a requirement to tell people's injuries. All right, we're looking at it. Yep.
From the play on the ground, so you have to overturn your on-field bees.
All right, so we've got a
No
knock
try.
on. So it's going to be a knock on, but number 6 is off his feet playing it as well.
Escape.
Yep. Okay. Well, there you go. No try. Shame, boy. Nico Sten had an incredible pass. So loss forward to be a scrum to the Griffons. Keeps them in the game there. Matthew Gray is gone. Curtly Thomas is not even on the roster. Comes into the game. Oh, there he is. I'm sorry. Curtly Thomas. We're number 20. So Curtly Thomas comes into the game, replacing Matthew Gray, who goes out 25 minutes. All right, Yaku Fisaki will kick it down the pitch. Somehow the Lions get it back. I didn't see what happened there. 26 minutes now. Yaku Fisaki with the lineup. Landsberg comes down with it into a rolling maul, and it's driving forward. This is a problem. The Griffons have not been able to stop rolling mauls. This one slows down, but they still have it. Ball's at the back. Still going forward. Still going forward. Another player comes in at the back. Kelly Mpeku. Mpeku has the ball now at the back. And they bring it out of there. Nico Sten does a dummy. But he's stopped by Pretorius. Duan Pretorius stops him. 5 meters out. Here come the Lions now. Landsberg with a great carry there. Conrad von Furen with the carry. Lions have got it. What they screwing around here? Renzo Duplessis. No, it's Reinhard Jonker. Mpeku. 5 meters, but they worked their way to the sideline here. They haven't scored. So they try to cut back in. Down to 2 meters now are the Lions. Pick and go. But the Griffons... Oh, is he over? But it's held up. Held up. Good work by the Griffons there. .27 minutes in, they hold it up. 91 folks here, 501 views for a game that we didn't even have the stream for initially. Thanks for being here, folks. Oh, sorry, folks. Sorry. Thank you. No found. Yeah, so 5-meter line out. Yaku Fisaki throws it in. They drive straight across, and Renzo Duplessis gets the try. Sorry about that, folks. Doing too many things here. Trying to overcome some of the shortfalls of the technology that happened here. So the Lions score again. Renzo Duplessis. Sound is up. Renzo, so 10 tries on the season. Cade Volhuter for the conversion now. Almost 30 minutes. Here's the kick. Flags went up this time. 19-0. Lions out in front. Cade Volhuter. So they let him go because they had Yuri Matia and they sold on him. My mic isn't off. It's on. It was off for a moment. You guys are writing from like the past. Is it still off? Hang on a second here. Should be able to hear us. No, it's playing. I can hear it. All right, 30 minutes, 30 seconds in. Lions out 19-0. Well, they just kept that in play down there. Bolwin Hansen gets it just next to the touch line inside the 22. Lions have possession. Breakdown. Nico Sten to Yaku Fisaki. Fisaki goes forward. Sten comes over. Quick call to use it by Morning Ferreira, the official. Sten kicks it high in the air. Box kick. That's going to go into touch. Where will the mark be? It was inside the 22, so he's okay. 31 minutes. Yeah, the Griffons haven't scored. That's correct. 31-14 now. 19-0. Lions out in front. Ball is looking good over the middle. Griffons now. Duan Pretorius. Gershwin Ver kicks it down the pitch. It's going to go to the 22. Picked up down there by the Lions. Bolwin Hansen gets loose. Bounces off Dave Alduman. Finally, the Griffons get him just short of the 10-meter line. Nico Stan for the Lions. To Van Furen. Ruck is formed again. Boy, the Griffons were threatening for a moment, but not anymore. 32 minutes now. Got a big goose egg in the first half here to the Griffons. Ball's kicked. Rob McQuaney catches it on the high ball, on the run. Brilliant work. And the Lions on the front foot now. Here they come. Mafura to Duplessis. Duplessis comes wide. It was Jonker. Oh, and Bolwin Hansen throws it away. Oh, Jonker and Hansen have a bad exchange, and the Lions turn the ball over. Devo Dumont kicks it down the pitch. There's a quick go with that. How do they do that? That should have been a line out. I don't know what is going on out here. Wow. Brilliant work by Rob McQuaney to catch the ball in the high ball and get it back for the Lions a few moments ago, but it's all wasted by this pass. There were brilliant passes. Renzo Duplessis, but Jonker just off the left shoulder, a little bit behind. But Bolwin Hansen was trailing too closely to him, so if he'd thrown it across, it would have been forward. Tough one. 33 minutes gone now in the first half. Lions out in front, 19-0. Line out, grabbed by Darian Landsberg in the air. He's doing a great job on those lineouts. Nico Sten. Cade Volhuter over here. McQuaney's on the loose inside the 10 to 22. He's going to run all the way for a try. Rob McQuaney for the Lions in the corner. Woo! McQuaney runs nearly 50 meters with that ball, untouched. Like grease lightning out there. It's his 13th ever Currie Cup try. Rob McQuaney. Wow. This was just sublime, brilliant stuff. He just gets the ball and boom, he's off to the races. Looks like he cut the hair on the side of his head. Still got the dreads, though. My goodness. So the Lions are clearly going to win the Currie Cup log, but that's not the title. Yes, Tyrone, Odin 6. Odin, they are, in fact, having a great Currie Cup season. They were a little iffy early in the season, but they've solidified their lineup. They're playing much better as a team, and their performance has been consistent. 34 minutes gone, and complete silence for Cade Volholder. Kick is up. He's going to go wide. Missed that one. 24-0. $24-0. What the hell? Freaking stuck in the ruts here in my chair. This carpet must be wearing down. 34-47 in the period. Here's a restart by the Griffons. They come to the near side. Chase is on over by Gershwin Ver, but the Lions come down with it. Got to be careful there. Almost ran into somebody there. Lions with the ball. Nico Sten complaining he can't get the ball. Now we got a penalty here called against, and a tap and go. Penalty's called on Angera, but Nico Sten went to the tap and go rather than kicking down the pitch, and they gained maybe 5 meters. Cade Volholder now with the ball. Gets around, one tackle, releases, nice pass. Renzo Duplessis to Tapu Mafur over midfield. He offloads the ball. Morgan Node, the big front rower, he offloads the ball, and then they throw it into touch. Oh, my goodness, the Lions had something going there. A little too much mustard on that last pass, and it goes into touch behind the trailing players. Oh, my goodness. Excuse me, I got to crack my back, folks. Whew, sorry about that. Cheetahs made 2 important changes to their team against the Pumas. We'll be very embarrassed for Franz Sten if Cheetahs don't make the playoffs. I don't know about that. Oh, there's a player down. Is it Kota or Kyle Seister? I can't see. It looks like it's Kamani Kota. Yeah, Kamani Kota is down. He's played in every game this season. So where did he get hurt at? Nice stiff arm. So, clock is stopped at 35-45 in the first half. 24-0. Lions out in front. Yeah, not too many people concerned about this game. But thanks to the 85 of you who are here right now. Really appreciate it. Be sure to hit the like button if you haven't done it. About half the people present have, or who of those who's coming on. Griffin's line out. Successful. And that's Kurtley Thomas who comes down with it. Devald Umon over this direction. Here comes Kota. Gershwin Ver kicks it high into the air. The chase is on. That's going to be just outside the 10-meter line. Mafur, Tapi Mafur back to the other 10-meter line. Still going. Finally tackled. Nico Sten does a dummy. Feeds it over to Cade Volholder. Volholder is at Landsberg. And still going on the Lions. They're just moving right, matriculating right down the field. Landsberg again with another carry, taking the Lions down to about the 22. Nico Sten. Renzo Duplessis back to Kelly Pecker. The kick is on in the try zone. Somebody's got to get there. Oh, he didn't make it. I don't think he made it. I don't think Bolwin Hansen got there. It was too slow. Let's see if he got it. They're saying he got it. Well, they say he got the try, but let me see it. He got it. Yep, right before the line. Yep, that's good. That's good. Hansen gets a try. Why? I mean, your chat's not green. Bolwin Hansen with the try. Okay, Cade Volholder, chance to take it out 31-0 in the first half. 2.5 minutes remaining on the clock. Cade Volholder has made 2 out of 4 kicks thus far. That's a little bit better. Flags go up. 31-0. I don't know what you mean your chat isn't green. People have different colors for whatever reason. Endo's is blue and Albert's is green. Yours is brown, I guess it is. 31-0, less than 2 minutes remaining in the first half of this game, folks. Lions out in front. Okay, Cheslin Arnsey comes in for Hollis. Chris Hollis is out. Cheslin Arnsey. Cade Volhuter running around with the ball for the Lions, getting through some tackles, finally taken down. Nico Sten back to the 22, finds Yonka on the outside. There's forward pass to Rob McQuaney. Very clearly a forward pass. Yep, going to come back. Lions wanted that desperately, but that was clearly a forward pass. A big smile on the face of Rob McQuaney. Well, yeah, it was sad. It is sad for the Griffons, but you expected this top team against the bottom, top of the log versus bottom of the log. Yep. Hey, 98 people here, folks. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying this play-by-play color commentary in the final Currie Cup round for the 2024 season and this campaign. And the Lions at the top of the log, it's all theirs to lose, and it's not going to happen. The Bulls choked last week. They could have secured the top position for themselves, but they lost at Midstream College in Olifantsteen. They weren't playing at Loftus, and they lost that game decisively. The Lions beat them like a wet rag. Crouch. Bind. Set. Devon Dumont brings it out, goes wide, kicks the ball forward. Rob McQuaney's going to pick it up at about 7 meters out. McQuaney does the dummy pass off, and then Curtly Thomas takes him down. Lions with the ball. Nico Stain. And there is the hooter for the first half.
Thank you very much. That's it from our side for the first half.
Halftime, folks, and it's a whitewash so far. Wow. All right. We'll talk more about that Bulls lineup now. Let's get the guys off the pitch, and then we'll get to it, and we'll put the halftime marker up. Thanks for being here. So halftime at Ellis Park, and the Novite Griffons are getting shellacked, but this is not even remotely a surprise, folks. So the only question is, will the Lions continue to play at a high level when they come out in the second half? That's the question here. Tough competition, tough break for the Griffons. They're really outmatched here, but it's halftime. We got some other stuff. Oh, that's what I was going to check on. Before I get to the score, I want to check on when the Australian game is. Australia versus the Wallabies versus the Pumas tomorrow. Okay. That's at 3 p.m. my time. Okay, so yeah, I may just cover that game tomorrow because it's a couple hours after. It's earlier than it was last week. So yeah, I'll probably cover that game tomorrow. Argentina versus the Wallabies. Yeah, so I have to get that one set up. Well, that's a nice picture there. Hang on a second. There we go. Got it. Oh, I got a nice shot of the tri-zone with the post and the lights at Ellis Park. I love it. It's a good shot there. Yep. Okay, cool. So halftime, this is not anything we didn't expect. There was a question about the Bulls lineup earlier, so where did I leave off at that? Let me find that very quickly. All right, so the Bulls, Devin Williams at fullback, Henry Immelman on the right wing, David Creel, Harold Forster in the center. Good matchup. Sibongile Novoka on the left wing, Yaku Van der Walt at the fly half, Ambrose Papier at scrum half, Cameron Hannikin in the 8 jersey, Pilo Gumeda, Marcel Kotsia as the captain, wearing the 6 jersey, Kobus Visa and Giannis Kirsten are the locks. Interesting Kobus Visa there. And then the front row, Vilko Low, Aka van der Merwe, and Jacques van Rooyen. Aka van der Merwe, did he used to play for the Lions at one point? And off the bench, Johan Grobelaar, then Corne Lavagna, Francois Kloppa, Sintu Manjesi, Nizam Kar, Zach Berger, Bota Chamberlain, and Stedman Hunt. Stedman Hunt, yeah, he's back. Good to see him again. Griffin Colby will be the official there. And like I said, I think he was the TMO for the game we called earlier. He sure sounded like it was him. And Morney Ferreira, who's calling this game, will be the TMO for that game tomorrow. So, Sharks Bulls. That means Mornay will be flying from Joburg down to Durban some point tonight or early tomorrow, probably tonight. Yep, and Griffin Colby will be, I guess, flying from Kimberley. I don't know how they do that. That must be expensive. down to Durban. So that'll be interesting. Yeah, halftime at, I started to say Kings Park, at Ellis Park in Johannesburg. I got myself into the wrong game there. Anyway. All right, so what do you all got to say in the chat? Let's see what's going on over here. Yeah, that was quick. That went fast, didn't it? If you have a membership, your name is green. The color of the star next to a name shows how long you've been a member. Oh, there you go. Thank you for that, Chris Murray. Yeah, but you're a member, and yours is in blue. Yours is in blue. Yeah, the star. I've never put any little symbols up. I couldn't find the right images to make the avatars that I wanted to do. I wanted to make different avatars for different competitions, but I couldn't do it. So I just used with the standard stars. I never heard papier pronounced like that, but I like yours more. Well, it's French. Papier is a French name, and so I always say that. Yeah, that's how I always pronounce his name, Papier, because it's a French name. I realize it's Afrikaans in South Africa, but yeah. Yeah, you're right, Marilyn. That went really super fast. Dang, we just threw that thing very quickly. Maybe it's because we didn't get the first 15 minutes of the game because there was no broadcast coming through. Every time I think I'm going to cut my hair, I'm like, actually, it looks pretty good, man. I was going to get a haircut twice this week, and I didn't get one. But it's looking pretty good. Yeah, so 20 years from now, these Griffons players can brag on YouTube they played in Currie Cup. Well, they can. I've never played it. Yep. Cheetah's made 2 important changes, says Albert. All right, so some of you stuck with us. A few people went to the loo or did something. Hang on a second here. There we go. Looking for the first half statistics, they probably all be heavily skewed in favor of the Lions. I'd be surprised if they were even remotely close. So, this is BS. Somebody's got a broadcast right now. Says South Africa versus New Zealand live rugby. There's nothing on there. There's 540 people watching it. What the hell is this? Unbelievable. 535 people watching. It's not even a game. Such bullshit. I've lost my feed again at halftime. What the hell is going on here? It just dropped off again. Okay, it's back. Boy, these people got to get their shit together. Wow. Darian Landsberg has had a hell of a game for the Lions so far. He's not the guy scoring all these tries, but he's had a hell of a game. The feed coming out of Joburg is a problem. It's a problem. Boy, they've got to fix this nonsense. So I've got buffering from the game right now. Unbelievable. Halftime, though. Yeah. So, and I've lost it again. They're really having some trouble getting the data feed coming in from South Africa. This is unfortunate. So, yeah, Province loses despite having Springboks and a lot of URC players out on the pitch. That's going to raise some eyebrows and make some concerns for the URC. So, yep, URC's coming up. And if the South African sides aren't playing early on, then I'm going to have to cover some of the other games, because on the 20th and 21st, the Sharks Lions and the Stormers Bulls have been postponed. So I'll have to cover Leinster and Edinburgh. That'd be a good game on Friday. I'll cover that one probably. I got to do some coverage. Can't have a week with no games when there's games on. And then I'll probably do the Munster and Connacht game on the 21st. Yeah. Yeah. So Friday I'll do the Edinburgh Leinster game, and then on Saturday I'll do the Munster Connacht game. Might do the Benetton game as well. Ulster and Glasgow. I don't know about that. So then week 2, yep, then we get started. And the South African sides are on the road. So they start the season on the road. Well, there you have it. Strange. All right, well, I once again have nothing. I don't know what's going on with this feed. Hopefully it comes back live. You bastards are screwing me over here. Let me go ahead and pull up the live score for it in case I don't get anything here. So tries in the 5th minute by Landsberg, conversion by Volhouter. In the 18th minute by Cairns. In the 28th minute by Duplessis, Volhouter with the conversion. In the 33rd minute, Rob McQuaney gets the try. In the 36th minute, Baldwin Hansen gets a try. And the Lions have a bonus point in the first half. So 4 tries already. 5 tries, actually. So they have a bonus point, and right now that puts them at 39 points in the log. They get 4 more points for the win. Takes them to 43 on the season. Best the Bulls can do is 42. So with a bonus point victory over the Sharks. Sharks can really help themselves out by beating the Bulls tomorrow and finish with a very respectable record. Considering they started the season, no wins, 3 losses. Then they got a victory and a draw, and now they're 5-3-1. Wow. So they're undefeated in the last 6 games. Wow, this is really pissing me off. This thing has disappeared again. What the hell is going on? Sharks have Jordan Hendricks at fullback. That's much better than his brother Jaden. Yeah, Trevor and Kanye. He's kind of fallen off the Springboks. I think he's done. Not going to see him anymore. Lapis Labuskakny. Don't know how you get Labuskakny out of Labuschagne. Anyway. Well, I got nothing, folks. I got nothing. Albert, they moved okay, now it's back. Well, now it's a dark one. Yeah, they moved the first games of the season because it conflicted with the Currie Cup game, the final. So they moved both of the games. So a lot of people are upset about it, and because they changed things midstream, shouldn't have done that. Currie Cup final will be taking place at that time. So they moved the Sharks, Lions, and Stormers Bulls games to later in the season, which has really pissed a lot of people off. So that's the only thing that changed in the URC. Okay, I'm not live now. Why am I not live? There we go, live. Still halftime. Looks like the Lions are back out on the pitch. And now I think I have just the raw feed, not the television feed, because I hear no announcers, nothing going on. All right, here come the Griffons back out on the pitch. And I'm looking at the game from the try zone. Still waiting for them to fix everything. So, all right. Meantime, let me get the halftime marker off, and we're ready to go. So I didn't miss anything. All right, your 4th World ISP. No, Eric, it's not my ISP, dude. It's not me. It's South Africa. It's South Africa. It's Joburg and the shitty feed coming from the Lions. Yep, Supersport. Yep, they just screwed up again. The Supersport is screwing up. They're not even on the game now. I've got the direct feed, the one that they feed to the production booth, not the TV feed that you're seeing. And I've got the game, but the production crew is screwed up. All I have is a Currie Cup being hoisted up on the screen right now. So the stream is coming through now. It wasn't before. Anyway. Well, I'm sitting here again waiting. Okay, now it's coming back, the production value. Finally. We're ready. All right, second half. 5 tries to none. Darkness descends over the Highveld. And we're ready to start second half. Did I get my halftime marker off? I did. Okay. Arc Precision's laughing. Here we go. Morty Ferrer blows the whistle. And we're underway for the second half. Ball's going to go inside the 22 to the Griffons, taken down there by Duan Pretorius. Ongera, the Kenyan, carries the ball forward for the Griffons. I started to say Griquas. Thomas Ongera. Devold Uman just barely gets that ball away. There were 2 people charging it down, and it finds touch at about 35 meters. About 30 meters. Yeah, 30 meters. So Yaku Fisaki will come over to do the line out. You know, it's interesting when you talk about Papier because his name is Ambrose, not Ambrose. Never seen Ambrose before. Yaku Fisaki to throw it in, and the Griffons guess incorrectly. Landsberg comes down with it. Nico Sten over to, a little dummy to Rob McQuaney. They didn't offload it. But the Lions driving forward. Landsberg with another carry down to the 22. Nico Sten goes out the far side. Yaku Fisaki to the 22. Sten digs it out. Landsberg calls for it, but they don't. Cade Volhuter. Kelly Mpeku over here. Renzo Duplessis drives forward. Nice carry there. Places the ball, but we're still not inside the 22. Lions getting lots of meters, but not getting inside the 22. It's about Como with the carry now. Oh, whoa. Cheslin Aronsay rushing through everybody. He runs through two players who didn't have the ball. Cheslin Aronsay now with a tackle. Oh, Bolwin Hansen throws it back. Cade Volhuter. Jonka. Landsberg. Ball pops up in the air. Nico Sten's got it. Colma now going forward. There's a kick forward. It chases on. Ramakwani. Can he get there? Oh! Kyle Seister saves the day for the Griffons. He just beats Rob McQuaney to the ball. Was kicked forward. Ooh, that was exciting stuff right there, folks. 42 minutes into the contest. So all but the Griffons will score at least 20 points this season. 7 of the 8 teams score 20 points. 3 of the teams score 30 points. Here's a kick. For Cheslin Aronsay, who knew that when he was named so long ago? Cheslin Aronsay, Curtly Aronsay, and Cheslin Colby, all wrapped up into one player. So the Lions kick it to the corner. They're going to get a deep line out here as darkness descends. Here's the line out from the corner. About 5 meters. Yaku Fisaki. Landsberg. Oh, and the whole thing goes forward and collapses. Penalty for collapsing them all. So the Lions are playing penalty advantage here. Where's the ball at? Late sack, collapsing them all. 43 minutes. We're in the second half now, folks. 31-0 Lions. Going to do another line out. Four penalties against the Griffins so far, 3 against the Lions. So not many penalties in the game. Another line out for the Lions. Again from 5 meters. Yaku Fisaki is the one who kicked that into touch. Landsberg again. Once. And Yaku Fisaki jumps it off to Nico Sten, who feeds it over to Jared Cairns. Cairns down to 1 meter out. But he doesn't release the ball, and the Griffins have poached it. Wow, nicely done. The Griffins have the ball. Trying to drive from their try line. Lions screw the pooch here. Ball goes into touch. Let's see where the mark is. That's a hell of a kick. 37 meters. Wow. Johan Victor wants to know how come they don't have 50 points. You're going to have to talk to the players on that one. They're not executing. They just gave up excellent opportunity to try right there. I don't think it was scary in the Griffins locker room. They don't expect much out of this team. You're not going to yell at them. What's the point? If it was a close game, the Lions would have been yelled at in the locker room. But no. Duan Pretorius getting some treatment here. He's down on the pitch. Clock is stopped at 45:09. So who they got to replace him if he goes out? I don't know. Excuse me, my chair is sliding down. The stupid piston. I just lost about 5 inches here. Stupid piston is not holding up anymore. It's very annoying. We got substitution coming in. I'm not sure what happened to him. John Pretorius, something happened to him there. Is he going out? Oh, he's got blood. So Christian Nell comes into the game. Pretorius leaves. Who is it? No, it's not. No. It's Gilroy Philander, excuse me. But will he be playing fly half? Line out from Yaku Fisaki. Landsberg again. Renzo Duplessis offloads it. Nicely done. Here they come. Lions, Coma down to 5 meters. Nico Sten to Morgan Nadia. He's over but held up. Lions squander another scoring opportunity. That's why it's not 50. They have scoring opportunities and they're getting nothing. Morgan Nadia complaining he was hitting the head. It's incredible defense there at the end by the Griffons to save themselves again. So that's 2 times in a row in the second half. There was one late in the first half where the Lions are down within 5 meters and don't score. That's why the score is not 50-0. They're not executing. And that should be a concern. That should be a concern for their coaching staff. They're not executing down close. Your piston's not cooperative anymore. No, these chairs are annoyingly expensive, and I've already replaced one a couple years ago. The leather doesn't wear out. It's just a shitty piston stops working, and he starts sinking here. Cade Volhuter. Siba Coma. Mafura with the ball. Mafura is going forward. Lions have it. Nico Sten. Landsberg offloads it to Morgan Nadia. Holy God, nice pass to Cade Volhuter there. Kelly Mpeku back to Yaku Fisaki. He's smart to carry it to the ground. It was just a mess if he let go of it. Oh, they got it on the wing. Renzo out to Rob McQuaney. Renzo Duplessis feeds Rob McQuaney, and the try goes over, and the Lions have scored again. Much better stuff there. Rob McQuaney, Renzo Duplessis selflessly hands that ball off to him. So Renzo Duplessis actually could have done the dummy. He had beat Devon Uman because he looked outside when he reached for it. If he'd done a dummy, he could have scored. But Rob McQuaney with the try. Cade Volhuter, 4 out of 6 so far. Kick is good. 38-0. 100 people here. Welcome, folks. Lions rolling over the Griffons here. Yeah, it's all made in China, Albert. It's all made to fall apart and break. Nothing's made for quality to endure anymore. I mean, I'm already considering getting rid of this PC that I just had made for me 3 years ago. It was a top-of-the-line PC, but I mean, it's a lot of money is the problem. A lot of money. I actually used my YouTube money when I was making money on YouTube back then, sniffing them out to pay for it. Sandile Nohamba comes in the game for Nico Sten. Comes in at scrum half. Skuma comes into place of Nowday. Pretorius, Fernando already got that replacement. Griffons with the ball. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the changes. They do these so many quickly. Can't get it. Devo Dumont goes wide. Andre De Beer. Kyle Seister dancing over there. He's tackled. Tata Movunla. And the Griffons trying to get something going here. Get nothing so far. Kala Pinar dumps the ball, loses it forward. And here come the Lions. Mornay Brandon, the front rower, goes 35 meters to the 7-meter line. He's done. He hurt his shoulder. Oh, he's in a lot of pain. Mornay Brandon, he's just come into the game, and he's injured. They're not going to hold the game up for him. I don't think they realize he's injured. Wow. So now he finally realizes that something's going on. Norm's tackle against the Lions. So that winds up being a penalty for the Griffons. Cheslin Arnsey kicks it down the pitch, and where's going on with Mornay Brandon here? What a kick! Man, that's going to be deep. Oh, yeah. That's where it is. Yeah, that's the penalty. Lift him over the horizontal. Throw him on his back. So, boy, Cheslin Arnsey put that ball deep in Lions territory. That went about 50 meters in the air. And that's going to give, I think we got a substitution here. Jakub Visaki's coming back in. He just left. My goodness, he just left the game, and he's back in moments later. Jakub Visaki back in the game as Mornay Brandon injured his shoulder or something like that. Line out successful to the Griffons. Can they break that goose egg? They're into a rolling maul now. Mornay Ferreira comes over, waiting for the call to use it once. There it is. Call to use it once. It's not going to happen. They better get rid of it. Devol Duman pulls it away. Oh, Human! Oh, almost gets there on his own. Oh, come on. That's a penalty for playing the ball in the channel. Knock on against the Lions, but there should have been a penalty. They were playing the ball. Side entry into that. Ooh. Rian Olivier being threatened with a penalty if he doesn't shut his mouth. Olivier, I don't know what he's upset about. He wasn't around the play. Dave Alderman, if they could have just got one more step. J.C. Pretorius made a try-saving tackle there for the Lions. Didn't even know he was in the game. J.C. Pretorius held on to Devol Uman. Look at that. Two blitzbach going against each other. J.C. Pretorius and Devol Uman. 8 visits inside the 22 for the Lions. They got 38 points. The Griffons, 1 visit, no points. Wow. Says it all. Charles lost a wheel in his chair. That sucks. $52 minutes now. Scrum to the Griffons after the knock on by the Lions. Good chance for the Griffons to score here now. Get that goose egg off the scoreboard. Novovite Griffons. Crouch. Bind. I can hear individual voices in the stadium. They're going to reset it. $52 minutes, 27 seconds. Crouch. Bind. Set. Oh, the Griffins down to about 2 meters now. Nothing doing there. Offside. Playing advantage, the Griffins. Lions getting a lot of penalties here. Ngundue goes forward but doesn't get there. Griffins go the opposite direction. Oh, they almost got there. Nice try-saving tackle by Bowen Hansen. Another penalty. Offside, number 8, which would be Jared Cairns. Offside. Tap and go. Oh, and they drive. Griffins down to 1 meter away. And another one. Oh, they're over, but it's held up. They're going to say it's short. Held up. Griffins squandered another scoring opportunity. My goodness. So the Lions defense holds there. 54 minutes gone on the clock at Ellis Park. Just finally got over 1,000 for this stream. Thanks for that, folks. Appreciate it. Slow weekend. That Springboks game better get us a lot of views tomorrow. Is that CD Van Onselen says, go Lions. Well, CD, welcome. Here's the kick down the pitch, and at midfield, taken by Duan Pretorius, is still in the game. I thought he left. He must have came back in. Here come the Griffons. Cheslin Aronse bounces off one tackle, bounces off a second tackle. They finally get him the third player. Kelly Mpeku finally brought him down after twice he bounced off players. And the Griffons trying to drive. Chandra De Beer over. It was David Bunduki. Devon Uman has the ball. Griffons trying to make it happen here, folks. Teeny. Thank you. Griffins down inside the 22. Sorry about that, Teeny, missing your membership. Thank you very much for becoming a member. Ball's kicked down the pitch. Oh, the Lions are going to get there first. The Griffins are sleeping. And Bowen Hansen's going to get there unless it goes out the back. He gets there. Wow. Kyle Seister was slow. Bowen Hansen just poured it on and gets the try. Wow. Bowen Hansen. Boy, they're just sleeping Griffins give up a try. So the ball's kicked down the pitch by Mafura, but no Griffins giving chase. Wow. Theister just took his time getting there, and that cost him desperately. Yeah, they're lucky to get a 0 on this one. So Hansen with another try for the Lions. Baldwin Hansen, Cade Volhuter for another conversion attempt here. Could take it out to 45. There's the kick. Hits the post. He hit the post again. Boy, he keeps aiming for the post. It's the second one tonight. No conversion, 43-0. Wow, that's just really going to run up their score. They currently have a 165 difference. They're going to go over 200-point difference as a consequence of this. Oh, my goodness, 57-26. When will the bleeding stop? 43-0. Okay. Philander's in to replace Kyle Seister. I thought we already did that. Ball kicked over the top there by Sanili Nohamba. We got a whistle blowing. Okay, Bowen Hansen was offside, I think. 58 minutes in now. Keeping up with these changes is difficult tonight. Poorly announced and not put on the screen. So that's a penalty against the Lions. So that'll give the Griffins a chance to get some points here again. Bowen Hansen, the try scorer, is the one who committed the penalty. Oh, yeah, he's gone well before the kick. As is over here in the middle of the pitch. Yonka is also offsides. Advanced to the kick. Yep, could have called either one of them. He's telling him, explain to Bowen Hansen what he did wrong. Okay, Landsberg is going out. Ron Stroutley. For 7. And Xander Duplessis is in the game now, too. Griffins are rolling. Are they in? Who got it? Finally. Finally got a try. Who was it? Van de Heeven. Willem van de Heeven gets the try. Oh, and people cheering wildly for them because he got points. My goodness. Fonda Hiva gets it done for the Griffons, who finally get on the board. Yep. Reinhard Rhodes also came in the game. I missed that. He came in for Landsberg. Here's the kick. That doesn't look good. Yep. Nope, no good. So 5 is the score. 43-5. It's a nice carry. JC Pretorius tried to stop him. Couldn't pull it off. All right, final 20 minutes of this contest, folks. And that goes in a touch. Conrad van Vuren is out, replaced by RF Skuman. So let's see what's going on here. 61 minutes in now. Line out to the Griffins, successful. They come down with it, 22. They go forward. Now they're going backwards. The Griffins have lost 7 or 8 meters, driven back to about their 18-meter line inside the 22. Devolt Umon will kick it away. Umon will find touch. Nice kick. Gets it out to about 28 meters. He thought he got a lot more out of that. So did I. He's bemused. He thought he got a lot more out of that kick. So do I. He's like, isn't it over here? You're right, man. I agree. 62 minutes. Excuse me. Line out successful for the Lions. Sonny Nohamba got some speed out there. Cade Volhuter. Oh, and Xander Duplessis loses the ball. It'll be a turnover to the Griffons. A scrum. My goodness. It was a good idea, but the pass was poor to Xander Duplessis. Cheetah's season is on the line in Nelspruit tomorrow morning, early afternoon in South Africa. Cheetahs have just fallen apart. A team that started off 2-0, if I recall correctly, and looked like gangbusters, are 2 wins, 4 losses, and a draw now after terrible performances at home. 3 bad performances, 1 draw, and 2 losses at home. Games they should not have lost or drawn even. And now they're on the bubble. If the Pumas win tomorrow, the Pumas are in. And they're home at Nelspruit against the Cheetahs. So they control their own fate, both teams. Whoever gets in the playoffs will have earned it, one way or the other. Crouch. Bind. Set. 63-37 in this contest. And a collapse against the Griffons. Oh, my goodness. Their scrum collapsed. Chadley Went is in there now. I don't know when he came in. I see him in there. So he replaced this Fonda Heaver. And Cade Volhuter kicks it for the corner. Let's see what he gets. 5-meter line out. Yep. Here we go. Clock is ticking. Less than 16 minutes remain. Line out is good to the Lions. They come down with it. They drive. They're going to get over. They're going to get it easily. Yaku Fisaki. No, it's not Fisaki. Who is it? It's JC Pretorius. JC Pretorius, Blitzbox star with the try. JC Pretorius with a try for the Lions. And the conversion will take him out to the half-century mark. 48-5 now. 15 minutes remain. Cade Volhuter for the kick. He's missed 3 of his 8 kicks, has Volhuter. We got that one. 50-5. 50-5. Lions rolling with just a little bit of time left on the clock. Whole perfect weather in Cape Town tomorrow. That's good. Ngundue's out. Kamalo's in. Paris replaces Olivier. "13 minutes and 30 seconds remain. Lions have the ball outside their 22 after the restart. And tackle's finally made there. Sanine Lohamba, over the top it goes. Finds touch. But he was past the 22. So we're going to come back to the mark. Devaudumont, it'll be Griffin's ball. So, no quick tap. "14 of the 23 players on the Griffin squad, this is their first season playing in Currie Cup. That's a lot. Explains some of the problems they're having. Chadley Wen now with his first lineup. He goes deep and overthrows everybody. Ball bounces up. Oh, it's missed by Jandre de Beer's poor kick, and then the Lions throw it forward. Lucky for them because there was a try waiting on the wing here. Lions screwed that one up. So, maybe a scrum. Chadley went with a terrible line out. And then Jandre de Beer just should have caught that. Cade Volhuter picks it up, feeds it to JC Pretorius, and he overthrew Xander Duplessis. There's no one back on defense. They had a try there. But they didn't get it. So, 50-5. 12 minutes left. Crouch. Bind. Set. Griffins get it out of there. Do they? They get. No, the Lions have it. And Xander Duplessis kicks it forward. Chases on by a lot of players. Griffins get there first. It's David Bunduki. Kenyan player. Oh, that's knocked on. Terrible pass by Devaudumont. The Lions have it now outside the 22. What a mistake there. Xander Duplessis sends it wide to JC Pretorius. JC Pretorius cuts back inside. Goes through 2 tackles. Still driving. JC Pretorius, the beast. He's down there to the 22. Nohamba still going. Ron Stroley. And they turn it over. And here come the Griffins. He went into touch. Philander thought he was off to the races, but he went into touch. Looks like Bowen Hansen's got a cramp over there. And Cheslin Arnsay's down on the pitch, too. I don't know if he's hurt or just trying to catch his breath. Looks like he might be hurt. Griffin's coach is wearing plum-colored jerseys up there. These, like, jackets they're wearing. They're plum-colored. "69 minutes, 23 seconds. The clock is stopped. We got a player being treated on the near side over here for the Griffins. Can't see who it is. Clock is stopped. Oh, yeah. So, Ongara, I never know. He must be the one who was injured. Shaking off, yeah. Thomas Ongara, the Kenyan, makes his way over there. Crouch. Bind. Set. Devon Uman to put it into the scrum. He does. He gets it out of there. Smart move. Here come the Griffons. They come wide to the near side. Gershwin Ver gets everybody off their feet. Here they come and chase down the sideline. There go the Griffons. Oh, he trips himself up. My goodness. He tripped himself. They got down the 10-meter line. They were driving. They had the Lions beat, and he just tried to fake himself out, and he fell. My goodness. Griffins inside the 10-meter line. Pick and go. Mavunda. Griffins trying to drive forward. They do. Nice offload and contact there. Got him a few more meters. Gershwin Ver, and the ball is lost forward, and it's picked up by Sanili Nohamba, who sends it over the other side into the hands of Tapio Mafur. Mafur is going to kick it from inside his 22 down the pitch, and it's going to bounce into touch. Nope. Cheslin Arnse does a dummy there and fights off a tackle and then kicks it down the pitch, but it's caught down there by Mafur, who sends it back over to Cade Volhooter. And here come the Lions as we play badminton. 45-meter Volhooter. Looks like he's going to run it sideways, pick up a lot of meters sideways. Oh, he threw it off the chest of Yonka, who wasn't looking. Knock on by the Lions. It's a Griffins knock-on advantage at the moment. Devon Uman, bad pass again, low, but nice job picking it up by Gershwin Ver. He kicks forward. Rob McQuaney comes back the other way, and they're out of position. No defenders. Rob McQuaney still going down to the 22. And Cheslin Arnse drives him into touch. Wow, good job by Cheslin Arnse to stop that try. Oh, my goodness. Well done. Boy, they're excited he got there. Chadley Wen with quick ball here, up to the 22 for the Griffins. Duan Pretorius does a dummy. He gets nowhere with that. Griffins over the 22. J.C. Pretorius trying to poach the ball. He does. J.C. Pretorius comes away with the ball. Brilliant work. They go to the opposite side of the pitch. Mafura. Oh, look at this. Jared Kearns just finds a huge gaping hole, and he's over. And the Lions score again. Jared Kearns all the way from midfield. Wow. Wow. This is brace of tries there. Jared Kearns gets it in. So, let's see if they get the conversion. 73 minutes now. Sunday Nahamba rushed over to congratulate him. Cade Volhooter's made 6 of his 9 kicks now. That looks good. 57-5. Lions are rolling. Okay, it's time to start considering man of the match. Okay, who else we got here? Get ready for the restart here. Got one choice already. And one more choice here. There's your options for the man of the match. Got messy play here. Just 5.5 minutes remaining. At least the Griffons got off the schneid. They got on the board. 6 penalties apiece. We got another player down over here. Who is it? Looks like a Lions player. Yep. Can't see who it is. Looks like one of the locks. Oh, television guys calling tomorrow's game a virtual quarterfinal. That's what it really is. The Pumas and Cheetahs. Yep, that's really like a quarterfinal. Possession is 68% in favor of the Lions in this game. 62%. Wow. Huge. It's right, it wasn't a lock. Ruan Straoli is down, getting treatment. 5 minutes and 21 seconds remain in the contest. And Ruan Straoli still on the turf. Messing with his shoulder. Pumas Cheetahs tomorrow. Hopefully have a big crowd for that one. Season is on the line for both teams. He got hit in the shoulder. Antoine says, if the Lions keep this up, they'll be danger in URC. Yeah, no, they need to do better than 9-9 for once. And that's it for Straoli. He's going off holding his left arm. Oh, my goodness. And don't forget Sunday we have the Sharks and the Bulls from Kings Park. Cade Volhuter kicks it down the pitch. Yeah, it's just 62%, not 68. I misspoke. It's less than I said initially. 75 minutes now off the clock. 57-5. Clock's still ticking here. Line out. Successful for the Lions. They come away with it. Nohamba to Xander Duplessis to Cade Volhuter. Volhuter. Nice little pass to Bolwin Hansen to Mafura. Here come the Lions. Mafura down to the 22. JC Pretorius playing penalty advantage for off their feet. They're going to tap and go. There goes Nohamba. Nohamba dancing. Oh, high tackle there. Down to about 15 meters. JC Pretorius over to the center. Yonka. Einhard Yonka tackle there. Come back the other way. Lions still with the ball. Low pass. Scooped up by Yaku Fasaki, who left the game only to re-enter just moments later after his replacement was injured. 13 minutes remaining on the clock. Or 3 minutes remaining on the clock, excuse me. A penalty against the Lions. They were trying to go for the drop goal. And they turned it over. Cade Volhuter not pleased with the performance of his teammates there. So a little vocal about it. 3 minutes, 24 seconds remain. 115 folks here and just 53 likes. Come on, man. What's going on? 53 likes. You can do better than that. It's not hard. It's right below the video. Hit that button down there. Thanks to our new member, by the way.
That was easy.
Piece of cake right below the video. All right. Chadley won with another line out here. He screwed the last one up royally for the Griffons. Here's his chance. Get some redemption. And it's knocked backwards by the Lions. They steal it. Sunday Nohamba chased it down about 25 meters away. He goes wide, bounces the ball up into the arms. Good bounce there. Got lucky. It's Yonka. Yonka still going. Down to the 22, still going. Yonka finally tackled by a crowd of 3 Griffons. Nohamba feeds the ball to Cade Volhuter. On to Jean Schumann. Nohamba to Xander Duplessis. Xander Duplessis is tackled. Nohamba goes wide. Oh, I had to reach for that ball. Got an offside penalty against the Griffons here. 2 minutes, 15 seconds remain. Well, Lions still trying to roll up the points here. They're going to finish the season 9 wins and 1 loss. Pick and go. Here come the Lions. Reinhard Rutz. Still coming. Skooma with a carry. Cade Volter. J.C. Pretorius does the dummy. He's going to get in. J.C. Pretorius with a try. Fighting off Duan Pretorius. J.C. Pretorius with a try. Kids have taken off their shirts. J.C. Pretorius, a brace of tries. Man, the Lions just rolling it up. Could have given that Xander Duplessis, but he got the try. 62-5. Hey, Teeny, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Down to the final minute here in just a moment. Nope, missed that one too. So 6 out of 10. Wow. So 5 points, but not 7. $62 points to 5. I didn't think the Lions were going to do this well this year. They looked pretty bad at the beginning of the season, although they held on for wins. Kick is successful. Lions come down with it. 4 seconds left. They're going to kick it into touch. Sun in Ohamba digging it out of the ruck. And there is the Hooter.
Will Ohamba be happy to just get it?
Sun in Ohamba kicks it into touch. It's done and dusted. 62-5. Let's see who your man of the match is. Well, it's a lot closer than I thought. Cairns and Landsberg. It's a good fight there. Both played very well. But Landsberg was amazing. Yep. So the Griffons go winless. 0 wins, 10 losses. Lions, the opposite direction. 9 wins, 1 loss. They will host a semifinal next week right here at Ellis Park in Joburg. So that's where it'll be. Who they'll play is undecided yet. It'll be the Cheetahs or it will be the Pumas. We'll be coming to Joburg next week. That means the Sharks will be going to Loftus, regardless of what happens now. So that's what's going to happen, folks. Wow. So, final score. Look at this, man. They really rolled up the points. So they've picked Darian Landsberg as their man of the match. Wow. Well, there you have it, folks. That was interesting, huh? That was interesting. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your patience at the beginning. For those who've been here from the very beginning, it was very frustrating not having the feed. I don't know what the problem with the feed was, but it was something coming out of South Africa. But in the end, they did get us to broadcast about 15 minutes into the contest. I got to sneeze. Excuse me. Excuse me. J.C. Pretorius, Devalt Uman. Opposite sides of the uniform, but former Blitzbach. Good to see. Final score from Ellis Park, 62-5. That'll really roll up the point differential for the Lions, give them a huge advantage. So basically 57 more points. They're already 165. It takes them well over 200. So final score from Ellis Park, 62-5. Wow. My goodness. We're going to do the interviews here. Let's see if they're going to give us an interview. It must be cold. He already put a coat on. Darian Landsberg. Yeah, Landsberg. Huge. Here we go.
Darren, another incredible performance. You were away for a short period of time with an injury, but you came back, and my goodness, playing some of the best rugby of your life.
First of all glory to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. None of this would be possible without him. It was tough, but we're back now, and yeah, special things happening at this place. None of this is me, but all this team, eh? So
Very humble.
It's great that you say that none of this is you. It's the team environment, the chemistry is incredible. You fitting in and just clicking immediately. Is there something special, perhaps one thing you can mention?
100%. I think it's been from the beginning of the season, the only thing that we've made mention to is being selfless. Everyone is here for the team. No one's here doing this by themselves. So yeah, we're going to take this union and Joburg forward. That's the plan.
Got a lovely try as well. Looking forward to a big semi-final next week.
100%. I couldn't even believe it myself when I got over the line. But yeah, again, all glory to God, and we go again.
You've been fantastic. Darren Landsberg, our champion of the match. Well deserved. Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you very much.
All right, so Darren Landsberg, folks, there you go. All right. I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm not going to stay for the other ones. Duan Pretorius, that's when we need to hear about the end of the season. That's kind of sucky. We know it went bad for them. But look at this. Lions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tries. Woo. But 8 conversion points left on the pitch. Final score from Ellis Park, where the semifinal next week will be played against either the Cheetahs or the Pumas. We'll find out tomorrow morning from Nelspruit, and I'll be covering that game. We do know now that the Bulls will be hosting the Sharks in a replay of Sunday's game, but not at Kings Park, up at Loftus. So it doesn't matter for the Bulls if they win this coming Sunday. It matters what happens next week. So we'll see. This one here is a URC jersey. You like that? Got the URC on the sleeve there, folks. Yeah, URC, not Super Sport. A recent one. All right, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Be sure to hit the like button while you're here. I do appreciate your time. Thanks for the new members. Thanks for everybody joining us. Thanks for your patience. And I'll catch you, tomorrow. Yeah, for sure. We got Springboks, and we've also got the Pumas and Cheetahs. It will be epic. Both games matter. Cheers, everybody. Thanks a lot for being here. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much. Cheers.